Hi Pisces, welcome to your unexpected reading for May. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the link to the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Soul Wisdom. Love and support to her. Check her out, show her some love. If this is about you and a or your person, this could also be their or yours for that matter, moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? Pisces, unexpected for May. I have to say, across the board so far, this is not about anybody's exes coming back. Honestly, there hasn't been one yet, which is a shocker because usually it's a lot of that. I honestly, okay, I haven't looked at these yet, but honestly, I feel like people's perspectives on things are changing. Like they don't want what they have because nobody knows what's going to happen anymore. And it's just like everything's shifting and people are not looking behind them anymore. They're looking to what's in front of them because like what's going to happen? What are we? And actually people are really choosing differently. Like it's there. I don't think that I remember. I don't think there's anybody's reading where their ex is coming back in. There might be people like they're still dealing with that they're reached a new normal or they've reached a decision or something, but it's not anybody's ex, like someone coming back in. Okay, all right. Okay. Two of Swords, yay for that. Okay, all right. Temperance. We have that's Three of Pentacles and Six of Wands, yay. Okay, Temperance, that could be Scorpio. No, Sagittarius. The Magician, Gemini, I'm going to put these over here. Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Justice, 1, 2, 3 major arcana. Libra. Knight of Cups, that could be Scorpio. Doesn't have to be any of these people. Strength, 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be Leo. Nine of Wands. Okay, gotta have your wits about you. Okay. What? No, there they are. All right. So you are taking a time out. Why? Did you call it? Yes, because you don't trust yourself. What? No. What's this Magician about? Okay, well, so I'm sitting there saying nobody's exes came back. This could be somebody coming back in, but you're not having it. This very well could be somebody coming back in saying you're sorry, and you're just like, I would have said yes 2 months ago, even 2 weeks ago, but I just can't now. And I need you to leave me alone so I have time to think. What's this Magician about? Put that there. Three of Pentacles and Six of Wands. Yeah, because you feel like where you're at, I'm good. I don't want anything mucking this up. I like where I'm at. I don't want any more drama. My life is good. I got it right where I want it. And if you would have said this 2 months ago, or you shoulda, woulda, coulda, maybe, but don't. What's this Magician about? That's what this is. So I just got finished saying nobody's ex showed up. This is good. We're all good. We're done with the ex stuff. People are looking forward. Here they come. This person's not looking forward. What's this Magician? Six of Swords. This is Justice. Oh, God, I hope you're not considering it. Just because, unless you feel right about it. But I just hope that you're not getting sucked back in. Because this person has an effect on you. I mean, they got some pull here, but I don't. What's this Justice? Lord. Three of Swords. Yeah. Too bad. So sad. Nope. Sorry. That's my bias. What's this Knight of Cups? For Pisces. What's this Knight of Cups? I can tell you where to put that cup. Knight of Cups. Wow. Okay, what's this Strength card about? For Pisces, what's this Strength card? The World. Okay. Yeah, you're more concerned with what's going on out there, and your focus has also shifted. So while their focus hasn't, yours has. You're more interested in looking to your future and doing for yourself. And this person is, honestly, it's like they're still stuck in the past. And that's no just, I mean, people are at where they're at. This is weird times, you know? And I think this is someone realizing too late the damage they did, or they wish they coulda, shoulda, woulda, you know? I was a little worried here because I thought, oh my gosh, are you considering after what you've been through? You like your life right now. Everything's in harmony. You're good. And while I think some of you have come full circle with this to where you're okay with their apology, but it doesn't go any further than that. There's no anger or sadness anymore. You have come full circle to where you're not emotionally bound to this. There might be some sadness or some like, oh, why couldn't you have said this such and such? But there's no, you are okay with this and you wish them well. And it's this Nine of Wands. It's Nine of Wands. Pisces. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, good. This, you need to stay the course. So this is all about you wishing someone well. Thank you for your interest. But it's a no for me, dog. That I don't watch that show. I just see that saying everywhere or whatnot. And that's what it is, though, honestly. That you're not engaging. You're not going there. And as far as you're very I think part of the reason why you're not doing that again, while you're just like and you kind of just do this sidestep around it, is because you got your eye on your goal, and your money and stability is still pretty constant. Like you don't want anything to touch that. You have somehow picked yourself out of something. It wasn't always like this, and you're very protective of this sort of stability streak that you're on. So and this doesn't have to be you're solo with someone. You could be in partnership, and some ex comes sniffing around and you're like, yeah, I'm good, I'm with somebody else now, I've moved on, that chapter of my life is closed. Even if I break up with the person I'm with now, it'll never be you and I again. It would just no. So this doesn't have to be like, for solo Pisces. I mean, this could actually be you are moving on with somebody else, and this person comes back and they're like, I'm so sorry. And you're like, yeah, I've already leveled up. I'm with somebody else now, but thank you. Like I have compassion for where you're at, but if for me it's come full circle, I'm good. Because this could be you are actually involved with somebody else now, and then the person comes. So it's not saying that, Pisces, this is a solo mission. You're very content with where things are at. Everything in your life is working. There's flow right now. There's flow. Things are in sync, and you're very protective of that. So it could be that you're in sync with another person and things are really taking off. Or it could just be that here they come and they're like, they're saying all the right things, and you're like, I can't get it back. No. What's this Temperance about? Pisces. The Tower. Coming full circle, having the epiphany. You can't not know what you know anymore. This is, and it could very well be that them coming back in with this offer has upset the apple cart, but you get it back on course because you got the Strength card here, and there might be a stutter step because here things are stable and you're moving along and you're going along and winning and all of that, and you're in the flow, you're doing your own thing. This could even be you're working out with someone else, like things are progressing with someone else, and then here they come and oh God, what now? No disrespect, but you're like, really? Now? But either way, it doesn't take. So, I mean, if anything else, it might even serve to fortify your connection with this new person that you have, or this new, not even new, the relationship since that one, because you're just like, I could never be in a situation like that again. And it's to the point where you're not even mad, really. You're just like, I wish you well. Good luck to you, So, wow. And you're for the Pisces I'm reading for, it feels like you part of your decision to never want to return to something like that is because of your financial instability in that situation also. You feel much more confident and stable now with where you're at financially, job-wise, everything. You really feel a sense of efficacy and like you could take care of yourself and you're good, and that you plucked yourself out, or you picked yourself up from where you once were and you've made yourself into this. You're not letting anybody touch that, not even a new person. So you're very content with where you're at. And this, for some of you, you're with somebody and you're good. Things are good, they're solid. It's not like what that once was. And it kind of, it's almost like with this person, you're like, oh God, what? But you're like, wow, I remember when this, that, whatever you have going on now with partnership or not is miles from that. And it kind of reminds you of how it once was, and you're good. You are so good. And this is you continuing to preserve your stability and security and making choices based on your best interest. Like you're very protective of that. You're not letting anybody jeopardize the agency and self-efficacy that you feel like you have in your life now. So while this might be like a stutter, step, somebody come and blast from the past, it gets righted real quick. You're not going down that road again. You're fully confident in your ability to take care of yourself, and you're not going to let this derail you again. If anything, it just serves to embolden an epiphany, like, holy cow, I have come so far. And there might be some reminiscing, but it's more like realizing how far you've come and the decisions you've made and what got you to where you are now. And for those of you in partnership, it's kind of a pretty cool reminder that that is nothing like what you have now. Nice. Okay. So, and this feels like, I don't know if you're self-employed, but it feels like you have a lot of efficacy or control over, maybe you're working from home, but it feels like you're able to, like the money you make, you can either make more of it or less of it. Like you have your own schedule. There's something to where you get to control how much you either earn, or you could make a lot of commission or something. I don't know. There's a maybe it's based on per report submitted or something, but it feels like you have the potential to make more money if you want, but you're content with what you have or what you're making. You feel fulfilled and secure. All good things. The winning streak continues. I wonder if like water signs are, I think there's something about water signs this year. It feels like they're rounded a corner and they're good. And there's stability and peace in the land, and it's been that way for a while. Like 6 months-ish to 9 months-ish, a while. What else for Pisces? Temperance, again, twice. Not letting anybody touch that. This can't touch that. If anything, this is an epiphany and a stutter step, nothing more. And it's internal. It's not like you're going, oh my God, the sky is falling, and you're running around telling everybody and reaching out and there's drama. No, you wouldn't let that happen again. You're like, I will light a match and watch it burn. Nobody's touching my stuff but me. So this is you not, no. Whew. What else for? Oh, wrong. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to do this one first. What else for Pisces? Good for you. Not letting anybody touch that stability and security that you have. Let's see. Get that. Is that what you're thinking about? Okay. These two. Loss, grief, sadness, resurrection. Okay. I really feel like this person kind of inserting themselves, kind of, that was that stutter step. That whole like, oh wow, I remember back when I used to, oh man, I remember how this used to affect me, or oh gosh, I remember this time. So there's that loss. Not now. Jewel within a teardrop. Appreciation for this and spiritual and emotional reconnection. I do not think this is you reconnecting with an ex. I think it's them. There's some kind of reaching out or some kind of whatever, and you kind of get a little nostalgic maybe, but nothing more than that. I don't think this is a reconnection. I think it feels like you've got somebody new, if I'm honest. It feels like the Pisces I'm reading for, you've got somebody new, but they're not as prominent as this person, because I don't know that you're, either it's in the beginning stages or you're just kind of keeping it at a certain level. Also, Ronageddon. It's not like much can happen now anyway, right? But it doesn't feel like, if you are with somebody, it doesn't feel like they're featuring prominently and so massively in your life like this, that past person was. I don't know that you'd let that happen again anyway, because I think where you're at now is everything. Oh, I did the thing. Okay, all right. Oh, now it's the dice. Okay. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Knight of Swords. Didn't we see the Knight of Swords? Did they? No, I guess we didn't. I thought we did. Okay, Knight of Swords. Well, that's them making their entrance. Remember me? How could I forget? Knight of Swords. No, I don't. Who are you? Petty. Sorry. And 9 of Wands again. So yeah, this is none shall pass. This is you staunchly standing your ground and keeping your interests above all else and being decisive about it. Like you'll cut somebody. You don't care. Like, no, nobody's going to touch that. So this is them. This is that stutter step. Knight of Swords, Tower, that unexpected re-entry. But that's all it is. Them re-entering, that's on them. That's about how they're dealing with whatever their feelings are about their situation. It has no responsibility on your part to manage that or help them with it. Nuh-uh. Even if they're sorry and they want to make amends, I appreciate that. Not my responsibility. You didn't even need to reach out to me about that. You could totally be, I hate to sound callous, but like suffering in silence alone on that. But why did you have to bring me into your pity party? Like, I don't need to be here. I can't help you. If only we had the stones to say that, right? Well, some of you do. But yeah, no. Mm-mm. Okay. I hope this was helpful and good for you. Fist bump. Hope to see you in the next reading. For essential workers and first responders, thank you for your service. And it's a good month. I mean, it's just, aside from this albatross coming in and kind of crash landing, it's almost like they come in and you just open the door and they slide right back out and then you shut the door. Okay. All right. Much love and support to you. I hope to see you in the next reading, Pisces. You take care.